Hey YouTube, as you all might know by now, I'm a big S&K fan, and I have their 1/4 inch, 3/8, half inch, and 3/4 inch size socket sets that they offer. But I want to do a review on my 3/8 socket set that I have. Model number, probably can't see it from there, but it's 94547. So they're all 6-point, as you can tell, shallow as well as deep in both standard and metric sizes. So you have all your metrics over here, all your standards over here, and you get 2 different extensions with it, and then with the ratchet, I believe this is their like a 7 1/4, 7.5 inch ratchet. So then you get a universal adapter down here. So anyway, let's take a look at this ratchet. I have one like this at work, except it's the 10.5 inch version. It's definitely my go-to ratchet at work. One thing I realized early on was there's a lot of oil and grease when you're dealing with some of the things that I deal with at work, and nothing beats a knurled grip on a piece of steel tool. Nothing. And I found that out pretty quick. I had a ratchet, it was made by Westward. It was just a smooth handle and everything, and yeah, it feels okay when you're not actually working on with it. But when I got in this one job, it just got all oily and it was hard to hang on to. I was slipping off it, and that's when I'm like, that's enough. I gotta get me an S&K ratchet for here at work. So this is what I have at home. Like I said, you can't go wrong with these. This is their traditional, more or less old school design, the pear head shape. They've had this around forever, way before I was born, I know that much. But hold it in your hand, just has a nice beefy feel, yet balanced. So that's one thing to remember there too. It has a very nice balance to it. Yeah, so no, I don't know if you can hear that too well, but sounds good, feels good. Take my word for it on the feels good. But like I said, I got one at work, and I'm very confident in reaching into the bag and using it, because not only does it feel good, but feels like it could last a long time. It stands up very well to the abuse that I put it through. But like I say, I abuse my tools, but I take care of my tools too. So yeah, and like you can obviously see, made in the USA. So that's another big plus there. So anyway, yeah, this is my 3/8 set. Been very happy with it. Haven't really used it a whole lot, as you can probably tell, but anytime I do something around the house, this is probably the one I go to the most. I do want to do a review on their 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch size sets. Those are just monsters. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at these sockets real quick. Like that, how they have USA stamped in there. Everything's very clear and legible. I will say, I wish they would have knurled something around the socket, because that's one, if I could say one thing about these, that one feature I wish they did have is where you could release the socket with like a push button. As it stands now, press it on and then you pull it off. And these lines, I guess they help you grip it a little bit, but a knurl would have been nice. But I'm not going to knock it too much for that, so, because like I said, all in all, it's a really well made set. Here's the deep well. Another thing I like about these deep wells is that they don't go all the way down. The fastener will sit on that ledge in there, so if you're taking something off and you go to take it off, whatever, it's not going to be all the way down at the bottom. It's going to be sitting right there where it should be. So another plus, another well-made tool. So anyway, there you go, my SK 3/8 ratchet set. So tell me what you think about them, if you've used them or not. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have, but all in all, like I said, it's a very well made set. So hope you enjoy. Later.